Facebook, all of our friends on the internet. We're here hanging out with Chris, or Mr. FPVCH. Yo, yo, yo. We are getting ready to jump into our last chance races. The way this works, we have 5 pilots who are battling it out for the last 2 spots in the top 16 bracket. So, yeah, those are prizes for today. 2 tattoo batteries and a new ISD charger. Yeah. And we have even more ISD chargers for finals. Yes, and some Radio Master boxers. Tons of 1400s from the great company Tattoo. These pilots are getting in their seats. Right there you see Heads Up FPV out here just making sure everyone's doing it right. Our official race official. Forgot to grab it. Alrighty. All right, pilots, how are we doing over there? You say not good, Caden? Too many sweat bees. Okay, don't sweat. All right, we're going to send this heat. So the way this is going to work, they're going to race to 5 laps. Sorry, guys. Disarm. Give me about 15 seconds so I can explain this, and I also need to change the setting. We are racing to 5 laps here today, and right now this is our last chance group. So the pilot that wins this next race will go to our top 16 bracket as a 15th seed. Then the remaining pilots will race again, and then the winner there will be the final pilot to join the top 16 in our double elimination bracket. So that's where we stand right now. These pilots are ready to go. Let's arm them up, and we are racing on the tone.
Arm your drones. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
All right, they are off.
Whole shot taxa 1.44. Flyboy 2009 lap 1 in first. Rocker Guy lap 1 in second.
Okay.
Mayday lap 1
All right,
in third.
there we go. So after lap number
Taxi
1,
lap 1
Caden
in
is in the lead. Rocker Guy, though, is absolutely right on top of him in second place. Remember, the only place that counts in this race is first place.
Flyboy 2009 lap 2 in first. Rocker Guy lap 2
Oh,
in
Taxi
second.
goes down. He was in fourth.
Mayday
He's able to
lap
keep it
2
in the air.
third.
Looks like
Taxi lap
Flyboy
2 in
still
fourth.
in first by just... No. Yeah, Flyboy still in first, but Rocker Guy right on top of him as they are right back in the long straight on the back part of the track, up and over the flags and down our ladder.
60 seconds
Yeah, you can
remaining.
see glimpses of
Flyboy
Flyboy in Rocker
2009
Guy's
lap
feed
3
and
in
vice
first.
versa.
Rocker Guy lap 3 in
Yeah,
second.
Flyboy just in front as they are on lap
Mayday
number 4
lap 3
here.
in third.
Yeah, an insane
lap
battle.
3 in
Mayday. There we go. Rocker Guy. Oh, yeah, it's back and forth the entire time. Oh, a little bit of contact there. They're on top of each other. Remember, we are racing for first place here. If they get... Here we go.
Rocker Guy lap 4
Rocker
in
Guy
first.
officially in first. Caden
30
just 0.2 of a
seconds
second
remaining.
behind, which is nothing when it comes to track flying here. This is the final lap. Lap number
Mayday
5.
lap
White flag
4
is
in third.
flying.
Taxi lap 4 in fourth.
All right, into this reverse entry gate. Oh, Rocker Guy hits the reverse entry gate. He is down.
10 seconds
Mayday is
remaining.
down. So this is Flyboy's heat to bring it home here. Keep it clean. And that's going to be
Flyboy
an
2009 finished in
epic
first.
battle between Flyboy
Finish your lap
and
and
Rocker
then land.
Guy. Good job to Taxi for keeping it in the air. Mayday does go down.
Taxu finished in second.
That was a really impressive race, guys. Those lap times were insane as well. Flyboy put up his PB of 136. Or no, that's, never mind. These PBs don't count. Yes. Yep, so Bernie is here, so this next heat, we will get him into this heat. This is literally his last chance, last chance, last chance. Bernie, cool. Well, they're all changing batteries. Dude. Race again.
Race
so
over.
Bernie has made it. Bernie's here, so
Next
we're going to
up,
get him in
round
here
one, finals 2
on Race
with
Man
Mayday
3
on
now.
R1, Flyboy 2009 on R3, Taxu on R6,
Delete
Bernie
pilot.
FPV on R7, Rocker Guy on R8.
No, you're on R3. Yeah, that was an error on her part. Oh, it's because of... Oh. Okay. Yes, and so the winner of this next heat, Bernie, goes to the top 16 bracket. Yep. Hey, you got it. A little bit of race administration of these pilots are getting their new fresh batteries put on. Like I said, Bernie is here now. Super stoked to see him make it out. If you're watching on YouTube, let us know what's happening. We'll pull up in the chat and see if we can keep up with what's going on with you guys. Bumper Likens checking in the chat. Good to see you, my friend. Happy Sunday to you. We're getting to the point where what day is it? I can't keep track of even what's happening in the world. But we are out here in Metropolis, Illinois, racing drones. Last night we were going to try to finish this. Man, we had the opportunity to finish under the lights. We didn't have like a super strict curfew, but we needed to start, just to be realistic, by 11 p.m. And unfortunately, the final wave of rain showed up at like 10:30, so we were not able to set up, which meant we would not be able to start by 11 p.m. So we're finishing Freedom Spec right now, and then we're going to jump into Street League. I think we have around 12 pilots that are sticking around to fly for some street cred today. Bernie has to build a quad for Street League, so nice. Oh, is it all plugged in? Getting our spectator TV set up here in the dugout. If that last heat was any indication, today's going to be a wild day of racing. Quads just absolutely locked up. Then, did you hit? Yep, you got the power button. Nice. Everything is so bright. Yeah, yesterday in the morning we had cloud cover, pretty thick clouds, so we didn't have a lot of harsh sun. Today we've got the harsh sun. Hopefully will help the field conditions improve. But let's see. That's 4 pilots. Let's plug them in. Here we go, go, go. Last chance for romance here for these 4 pilots. Whoop, whoop. Big time shout out to Big John's. I think that's like is that a hardware store? What is Big John's? Or like a grocery store. It's a local store here. They provided us with some pallets to put in the muddy spots. And that has made a world of difference today. My feet are almost dry with tennis shoes on. This is acceptable. This is not bad. My shoes that I plan to wear home tonight are on my car drying still. I washed them in the sink at the hotel. But yeah. Rocker guy getting seated. Taxu coming across. He's down here from Chicago. Was telling us about his work in the film industry. Newer pilot, I believe. He said he got started during the pandemic. Rocker guy, if you don't know him, is a staple on the DRL sim. Bernie FPV as well. Him and Rocker guy are always kicking my butt. And then Mayday, an up-and-comer from Memphis, Tennessee, here today racing. Pilots, any objections to video over there? Okay. Okay, you're okay. We're good. It's fine. With the pit switches, I never really know. You know what I mean? That's why I was asking. Mayday's running out there to put a battery on his quad. He was running. Mayday, what did I say? It's Mr. Meg, I hear. What's that? What's Lundy's pet name for Mayday? Little Day over there. Mayday is the Linus Tech Tips of the South. Look him up on the internet. It's not called that, but check out him on the YouTubes. Pilots, I see goggles down from Mayday. I got thumbs. Anyone else? Any objections? Here we go. This is your last chance. Racing to 5 laps. Arm them up.
Arm your drones. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
Here we go. We got the big crazy start hole shot here. Who's going to take it out and around? They are on top of each other. Here we go. One more flag and
hole shot. Mayday 9.35.
Mayday takes the hole shot. 9.35 seconds. Carnage though. Bernie gets into it with somebody, able to recover. All 4 pilots were temporarily still in the air, but Taxu is up on his lid now. Unfortunately for him, trying to do the turtle mode. We talked yesterday how turtle mode was not worth it, but right here in your last chance race, turtle mode's all you got at this point. This is his last battery if he doesn't get it back up. So he is back up in the air, even with the wet conditions. Conformal coating 1 there.
Mayday lap 1 in first.
Mayday still in the lead. So Rocker guy had to have been one of the pilots who got into that midair early. He was on top of... Oh, Bernie goes down. Bernie is broken something, I think. Yeah, so he is out for the count here. So it is Rocker guy now chasing down Mayday. Looking to see they're about 1 gate separated, 2 gates maybe. Rocker guy playing chase. Maybe his quad is damaged.
Mayday lap 2
looking for him to catch up with Mayday because Rocker guy, if you remember in this past heat, was right on top of Caden, Flyboy 2009, and they almost had several mid-airs, but right now it is Mayday running away with this thing on lap number 3 for him. So a lot of race to go. We're only halfway through this race.
60
so
seconds
anything
remaining.
can happen. These pilots got to stay clean, got to keep it together, and do their best here if they want a chance of flying later today. Freedom Spec in our finals, top 16
Mayday
bracket.
lap 3 in first. Rocker guy lap 3 in second.
There we go. Rocker guy's 1.5 seconds back of Mayday, so still anyone's game here. Imagine if he continues to pull on him like that. Rocker guy put up a 27-second lap in the last lap, so he is gaining on Mayday for sure. And Mayday with a bit of a bobble might have missed that gate. We'll have to review it, but for now, he's going for it. Up and over the flags. Rocker guy looking to see what the separation is, if anything.
Rocker guy lap 4 in
Rocker
first.
guy now in the lead. Mayday 1.7 seconds back of him. So Mayday with another bobble. So hard. This drone racing thing is tough. So that's going to give Rocker guy a little bit more space.
Remaining. Taxi lap 4 in third.
Oh, Rocker guy with a bobble. So now Mayday, I can't even tell where we are. Oh, okay, Mayday with a bobble.
Finish your lap and
yeah,
then
it looks
land.
like Rocker guy is going to take this one. His drone is
Rocker Guy finished in
hurting.
first.
Wow, what a battle. Really bummed. Mayday was on one that
Mayday
time,
finished in second.
but wasn't able to keep it together when it mattered.
Taxu finished in third.
Man, what a great race. Rocker Guy. Taxu with the early bobble for Taxu, spent a lot of time turtling, so he needed a lot more time than that to stay in contention,
Race
and
over.
it just wasn't there. So that's going to do it for our last chance qualifiers. Let's plug in our pilots for our finals and take a look at our top 16 bracket. So as our 15th seed, it is going to be Flyboy 2009. Yeah, way to go, Mayday. That was really impressive. Rocker Guy, good job to you for really limping that broken quad across the line. It was just literally shaking the FPV feed on that one. So Rocker Guy sneaking into the top 16 bracket, doing a little bit of administration here. And Rocker Guy, our 16th seed, will be facing off against Heads Up FPV in the bracket. Yeah, let's have a quick look at this bracket. But we will be going into a practice pack here. So in the brackets, and actually right now, we can go ahead and start getting these practice battery heats lined up. So heat number 1 is going to be Amari, A-Drone, Lundy, and Waterclocker. Heat number 2, Propsicle, Cali, Shames, and Flyboy. Heat number 3, Nub, Mr. Choss, Free, and Pilot in Command. And heat number 4 is Heads Up, Dreams, FPVCH, and Rocker Guy. This is the way this top 16 bracket's going to look. It's 14 different heats. The finals are Chase the Ace, so that could be as few as 2 heats, as many as 5 heats. And then we will be through our program today. This typically takes about 2 hours to get through. So we are looking for these practice packs now, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll today here in Metropolis. Amari, A-Drone, Lundy, and Waterclocker. Yeah, that is weird. All right here. So, as a reminder, we are racing to 5 laps. We got Waterclocker, Amari. Here's Lundy walking out. And we are rocking and rolling. Heat number 2 is Cali, Shames, Propsicle, and Flyboy. Heat 3 is Nub, Mr. Choss, Free, and Pilot in Command. Heat number 4, Heads Up, Dreams, FPVCH, and Rocker Guy. Lundy is on race band 6. Amari with the rain boots today, as we did fix the muddy spots just in time, but I'm sure those will come in clutch. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a thing, too, isn't it? Waterclocker. Yes. So if you're tuning in on
round 2 finals
the
1,
internet,
with Amari on R1,
this is practice
on
heats
R3,
for these guys.
Lundy on R6, Waterclocker on R8.
We're going to do a staggered start, too. I'll send you guys one at a time. Amari, A-Drone, I'll say your names. That way we're not racing. I just don't want to spoil the fun, if you know what I'm saying. Here's Lundy coming back with a fresh googly battery. Big time shout out to Mr. Choss. Last night, my radio. Lundy found some mud there. Last night, my radio master, or my radio, bricked. But Mr. Choss came in clutch with the fix, and we got her situated. So, all right, pilots, how are we doing out there? Yep, so I will call them out. Go ahead and arm them up. You'll hear a tone, but just listen for your name.
Arm your drones. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
Right. Amari, you can go. A drone, you can go. Lundy, your turn. And Mr. Waterclocker, go for it. Oh, yeah. I think the field conditions will maybe be better than they were yesterday, time-wise.
Amari lap 1 in first.
So if we consider what the field was like yesterday at, 10 a.m., it was not this good.
Drone lap 1 in second.
That's exciting. Lundy goes down, unfortunately, goggles up. But this one was just practice. This was just for fun. Lundy saying, what kind of fun is this?
Amari lap 2 in first.
Amari in fake first, as this was a staggered start.
A drone lap 2
in second. Amari has
a
inventor's line worked out there on the Dunkaroo. He exits to the right. Definitely a better line. I keep forgetting to do it personally, but
Waterclocker lap 2 in third.
Got to be worth a tenth or so for sure. Amari putting up solid laps here. Lap number 1 at 25, lap number 2 at 24.
Amari lap
number 3 at 30 with a bit of a bobble. Let's take a look at Adrone. His first lap had a bobble. Second lap, though, at 25. Third lap at 26. So these guys are dialing it in. And then Waterclocker, lap 1 at 28, lap 2 at 29.
Waterclocker
so
lap 3 in third.
Lap 3, his fastest lap of the event, actually, at 26:11 for Waterclocker. So
Amari lap 4 in first. A drone lap 4 in second.
Amari's last lap,
30
24.
seconds remaining.
So he's getting down there again. Oh, A-Drone goes down. Hopefully, quad survive. It's not worth trying to turtle mode at this point in the day.
Waterclocker lap 4 in third.
On a practice lap, but A-Drone did put up 4 solid laps. His last lap at 24:85.
Amari finished in first.
Amari's last lap at 25:74. Waterclocker's fourth lap at 29, and let's take a look at lap number 5 here as he comes across.
Finish your lap and then land. Waterclocker finished in second.
There we go. Bring it on in. Waterclocker's last lap at 26 as well, so he's definitely getting those laps down there. All righty. That practice heat is in the books. Now we're looking for Propsicle, Callie, Shames, and Flyboy to the line.
Next up, round 2 finals 2, with Propsicle on R1, Callie FPV on R3, Shames on R6, Flyboy 2009 on R8.
Yeah, because I didn't format mine when I tried to. Because I tried to do the SD card thing, but I didn't format it. Yeah. That 32. Yeah, because I tried a 256 when I did mine too. Yeah. Yep. The more you know. Shames and Callie are in this one. Callie R3, Shames R6, Flyboy R8. Hey, you're talking to the last chance qualifier champion there, Sean. Show some respect. All right, Caden, you got to put some respect on your name. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Yes, sir. Flyboy's going to R3. Hope you don't crash. Yep, 49er is the fastest Freedom Spec quad, so that's good. Callie, you're going to R8. How is this working here? Flyboy. Sean, you said R6. All right, I did it, man. FPV trackset is uncomfortably easy to use. Yeah, this is, if I can do it, anybody can do it. That's right, prop R1. Yeah. Flyboy R3, Shames R6, Callie R8. All right. Yep, Sean does have a dead battery. I can if you want me to. Oh. And this is a practice run. Me, the more packs, the better. Yep. All right. So we're gonna stagger it based off qualifying. So it'll be Silas, Sean, Callie, Flyboy. No, sorry. Prop, Callie. Technically, Flyboy has the fastest out of all of you on his last one. He beat both of you, but whatever. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Here we go. You guys ready? I'll call it off.
Arm your drones.
Prop, you go on the tone.
Starting on the tone in less than 2.
Prop, Callie, Sean, okay, and Flyboy.
Whole shot Shames 4.74.
Looking at everybody's whole shots. Everybody's feeling good. This is just a practice. So everybody's trying to get comfortable, remember the track. Flyboy's coming off a last chance qualifier championship. Him and Callie unfortunately do go down. Callie is doing the turtle thing. Prop with a 24-3 opener.
Shames lap 1 in second.
Sean with a 36-0 opener. Callie's goggles up. So we got 2 quads up in the air. We're going to follow Prop here around the track. We're going
lap 2
up and around
first.
the 533 flag, down the wrecked tunnel, over to the Dunkaroo section. Brought to you by Radio Master. Over around to the Talladega section by Rush FPV.
Shames lap 2 in
Hard
second.
right bank. Back to our outfield sprint. Hated those when I was on the baseball team. Back over and around the fence. To our HQ prop ladder he goes. Bring it around. Thank you for the track walk by Propsicle.
Propsicle lap 3 in
it's
first.
a 24-2. Next, we're going to go to the bottom left of our screen and watch Sean Ames take us for a track walk.
60 seconds remaining.
Going down the HQ prop ladder right now and through our start-finish gate. Up and around
Shames
the 533 flag.
Second.
Down the wrecked FPV tunnel. Through our Dunkaroo section, brought to you by Radio Master. Now to the Talladega section, brought to you by Rush FPV.
Propsicle
Hard right
lap
bank
4 in
angle.
first.
NASCAR style. Now to the outfield sprint by all of our great partners. Up and around the outfield flags. And down the HQ prop ladder to bring us on around. Let's see what that lap time was
30
from
seconds
Shames.
remaining.
That's a 25.7
Shames
from
lap 4 in
Shames.
second.
Looking good. Again, this is just practice. All these pilots getting warmed up here this morning for the bracket. Propsicle's
Propsicle
last one was
finished in first.
2 ago was a 23.6, and then he had a bobble on that last one. Seems like 26.1, but
10
23.6.
seconds
That is
remaining.
some of the fastest we've seen. He's on his 6th lap now.
Shames finished in second.
Sean just finished his 5th, so everybody's going to do their one more lap, and then we're going to ask
Finish
everybody to
your
bring
lap
it on
and then
home
land.
after this one. Props will come down the HQ prop ladder. Very nice. And Propsicle done. A little power loop action. Now going with Sean down the outfield sprint. Through ISDT. Around the rush flags. Down the HQ prop ladder. That will definitely kill some dreams today. Through the finish. All right, Heat 3s who we're looking for. Sean with a 131.85 lap. This is his best 5 lap of the event. Very nice. Heat 3.
Race over.
That is Nub, Mr. Chaz, Free, and Pilot in Command.
Next up, round 2 finals 3, with Nub on R1, Mr. Chas on R3, Free on R6, Pilot in Command on R8.
I see Nub, I see Chaz, I think I see Free. My mother's calling me. Hello, Mom. I'm good. I'm pretty sure I did get a C in her class. Oh, yeah. Point seven. Point eight seven. Run this race really. Mom had asked me what my GPA was in high school to make my brother feel better, I think. But apparently she told him it was like a 3.4. And I was like, Mom, I got a 3.8. She was like, oh my gosh, that's great, honey. Like, all right, we're looking for Pilot Command and get goggles. We got Nub, Mr. Chaz, Free, and Pilot Command. We are going to stagger start this based off qualifying. So that'll be Mr. Chaz, Free, Command. Nub is going to launch on the... Ooh. Yeah, Nub, you're going to launch on the tone. And then everybody else out. Oh, hello. There we go. Nice. Okay. Is the track clear? I think it is. Here we go, guys. Sorry, guys, looking for the mouse. Found it. Okay, here we go.
Arm your drones.
Nub, you're on the tone. I'll call everybody
Starting
else.
on the tone in less than 2.
Charles. And Pilot Command.
Whole shot Nub 9.09.
This mic is with me. We are up with Heat 3 in their practice heat. We got Nub, Mr. Chaz, Free, and Pilot in Command. Let's see what these opening lap times are for everybody.
Nub lap 1 in first.
Nub with a 25.59
Chaz
opener.
lap 1 in
Mr. Chaz
second.
with a 26.28
Free
opener.
lap 1 in third.
Free with a 27.72 opener. And Pilot Command dropping it down. Our HQ prop ladder coming around now
Pilot in
with a
Command lap 1 in
31.1
fourth.
opener. We got about 5 or 6 laps for all these pilots to get comfortable on the track here this morning. Lap number 2's coming
Nub
through.
lap
Nub
2
makes
in
contact
first.
with the first with
Mr. Choss lap 2 in second.
Charles with a slightly faster lap of 25.52.
Free lap 2 in third.
Looks like Free did a
Pilot in command
29.0.
lap 2 in
Pilot
fourth.
Command jumping up to a 28.6. There goes down Mr. Chaws. He's going to turtle, but not looking good. All right, we got a new one. And our monitor turned
60
off,
seconds remaining.
I believe. Oh, it's over here now. All right, just had a power cycle. Yeah, we got our 2 fastest pilots down,
Free
Mr.
lap 3
Chaws
in
and
first.
Nub. But again, this is just practice, so no worries. We have Free with a
Pilot in command, lap
27.7,
3 in
29.0, 27.4. Pilot Command starting to warm up this morning. He had a 27.7 on his last one, right in there with times that could be competing with Free. We'll go for another walk around our track in the bottom left
30
with a beautiful
seconds
HD0
remaining.
feed with Free. Coming through our start-finish gate, up
Free
and around the
lap 4 in
533
first.
flag, down the wreck tunnel, up around the Dunkaroo, brought to you by Radio Master.
Pilot in
And
command
now to the
lap
Rush
4 in
FPV
second.
Talladega section. Hard right turn all the way around. Back to the outfield sprint, brought to you by so many of our
10
great
seconds
partners, Radio
remaining.
Master. Here comes ISDT. And then back around to Rush, the flags over the outfield, and down the HQ prop ladder. Back around to our start-finish gate.
Finished in first.
Free's done.
Finish your lap
Pilot
and then
Command's going to
land.
finish up, and he'll be done. Good practice sesh for all of our pilots.
Pilot in command finished in second.
Big time shout out to Heads Up FPV for running those heats for me. As we got our practice heat number
Race
3 in the
over.
books. Now we're heading into heat number 4, and then we're going to get this party started.
Next up, round 2 finals 4, with Heads Up FPV on R1, Dreams on R3, FPVCH on R6.
You see our pallet
Rocker Guy
situation
on
there.
R8.
That is a swamp that Free just walked over. But thanks to Big John's grocery store here for their leftover pallets. Oh, yeah. Big time shout out to our sponsors helping make Freedom Spec happen this year. Rush FPV Rect.com along with T-Motor, Cadix FPV ISDT, and Radio Master. Yeah, big time shout out to those guys, as well as Tattoo and HQ Prop for providing batteries and props. Tattoo gave us batteries for prizes. We got some to give away today, and HQ has provided props for every pilot this season that's competed in Freedom Spec during our season races. So big time shout out to those guys. And then 533, been here from the beginning. Those guys, really appreciate them. Really, they made Freedom Spec come to life by supporting us early on. And that's why the heads-up motor is the official motor of Freedom Spec. Next year, though, we're hoping to add a whole bunch of motors, if not all 2207s, to the Spec. Time will tell there. Yeah, we got to do some more testing, but hopefully next year it'll be even easier to get Spec racing. All right, we got FPVCH and Rocker Guy on the line still. Mr. Choss doing some hover work out here. Oh, yeah. So what are you guys up to today on your Sunday morning? How's life treating you? It looks like the chat is on fire. Let's see. Got some questions. Okay, the bracket view is gone. Oh, gosh, dog it. I'm so sorry about that. Well, the good thing, Tom, is that was just practice, so you haven't missed anything yet. Yes. Yes, we got Shane, Canoodle, live. Good to see you guys. F in the chat. Oh, man. All right, so this is practice, guys. We're going to stagger. Heads Up FPV is going to launch on the tone, and then we'll go
Arm
from
your
there.
drones. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
All right, Dreams, FPVCH, and Rocker Guy.
Shot FPVCH 5.91.
Once again, these are practice heats. Our top 16 double elimination bracket starts directly after this heat.
Dreams lap
with heat
1
number
in
1.
second. FPVCH lap 1 in third. Rocker Guy lap 1 in fourth.
So laps coming in, heads up with the 25.8, Dreams with the 26.6, Rocker Guy with the 26.9, and FPVCH had some problems with the 35.7.
Heads up FPV lap 2
But
in first.
I know we got some of our DRL Sim friends out there checking out the stream
Dreams
this
lap
morning.
2 in second.
I'm sure they're rooting on our friend Rocker Guy
FPVCH
from the Drone
lap
Racing
2
League
in
Simulator
third.
on
Rocker
Steam.
Guy lap 2 in fourth. Heads up FPV lap 3 in first.
Heads up, 25 first lap,
60
and then
seconds
24.42 and a
Dreams lap
24.41
3 in
for
second.
laps 2 and 3. Super consistent there in the low
FPVCH
24s.
lap 3 in
Propsicle,
third.
though, was putting up
Rocker
23s
Guy
this
lap 3
morning.
in fourth.
Taking a look here, Dreams,
FPV
super
lap
consistent
4
with the
in first.
26s so far. And then FPVCH getting it together, putting up a 27 and a 26. And then Rocker Guy
Dreams
still
lap
improving,
4
putting
in
up his
second.
fastest lap of the day with a 26
30 seconds
48.
remaining.
Boy, oh boy, we are going to have some
FPVCH
wild racing
lap
today,
4 in third.
guaranteed in this
Rocker
top
Guy
16
lap
double
4
elimination
in
bracket.
fourth. Heads up FPV finished in first.
Heads up onto his 6th lap.
10 seconds remaining.
For funsies. It's all for funsies here. Rocker Guy
Dreams
improving
finished
again,
in
although
second.
he just gets it wrong and Dirt McGurts it. He improved to a 26.34 for his fastest lap.
Finish your
Totally
lap and then
respectable.
land.
As he's sneaking into the bracket today, our
FPVCH
final
finished in third.
last chance qualifier for today's bracket. Yo, Canoodle, good to see you out there. Empire, thanks for checking it out. Empire says those quads are fast. These are what most people would call slow quads, believe it or not. Clone1, Lego Clone in the chat says, what's up? Go Callie from Cali. Callie's in there rooting for herself. Have you made the track on DRL or Velocidrone? Yeah, we did map this track out on Velocidrone since it has Freedom Spec currently. So you can find it there. I believe it's Freedom Spec Metropolis if you search that all one word, or you search it search it via my name as the track designer. Gonna have to remember that. Yeah, that one's for you, Canoodle. And to be fair, though, I stole that. That one comes from Charlie Swink from Hobby Wing. Yeah. We just, recycle all these little terms. All right, that's going to do it for practice. Practice is in the books. We'll go ahead and just clone that round.
Next up, round 3.
And now,
finals
ladies and
1,
gentlemen, we are
with
moving
Amari on
into our
R1,
top
Adrone
16
on R3, Lundy on R6, Water Clocker on R8.
double elimination bracket. If you're not familiar with this multi-GP style racing, the way this works is each heat will consist of 4 pilots. The top 2 pilots in each heat will move on in the winner's bracket. The bottom 2 pilots, so 3rd place and 4th place in the heat, will move if it's their first loss. Essentially, 3rd and 4th place is considered a loss. If it's your first loss, you move to the loser's bracket. If you're in the loser's bracket and you lose, your day is over, and that's how that will work. Placements with any bracket, and let's take a look at the bracket without me messing it up, hopefully. Here's the bracket. As you can see, the left side is our winner's bracket, so you'll see people move through there. The right side is the loser's bracket. You can see like these columns are essentially rounds. So on these elimination rounds on the right, all the pilots that are eliminated in the first round here in race 5 or race 7. Those pilots will be sorted first by what position they got. So the third places will be grouped together, and then those two will be sorted by their qualifying position typically. And then fourth place will be grouped together, and those will be sorted by qualifying position. And then that will decide our placements down the bracket. But right now, we are looking for heat number 1, Amari on race band 1, A-Drone on race band 3, Lundy on race band 6, and Water Clocker on race band 8. So this weekend's Freedom Spec race, we had 21 pilots competing here from all over the Midwest, I would say. Midwest to the Mid-South to the Southeast. So a handful of pilots coming over from Knoxville, Nashville, Memphis. We've got pilots from St. Louis. We've got pilots from Indiana, a couple pilots from there. Chicago, Taxu coming down and representing. Amari from Iowa. And Callie and I coming from... the longest traveler today is our friend Nub, a former pilot on the DRL Sim, back in racing. Came here this weekend. He was kind of telling me like, oh, I'm just here to have fun and not really that competitive with racing anymore. But he is tearing up the track. I believe he was our 4th qualifier. Nub coming out from California. And then Callie and I from Moberly, Missouri. Taking a look at the chat here, Callie says there's something good to talk about. Go Callie, not from Callie. That's from Bumper. Is that the one you liked? Yep. Streets is cheering on Rocker Guy. Philip Blaster says, go Lundy. Short wearing, and so. All righty, let's jump back over to the racing stream here. No problem. So that... the launch screen there, what you're seeing is kind of the upside down. For whatever reason, my GoPro decided to flip back over. It's a mirrored image. Lundy's doing a run real quick for something, so we're going to give him a mercy minute. But in this one, he's facing off against another Memphis pilot, one of the fastest pilots in the world on Freedom Spec. Got 3rd place Freedom Spec at International Open this year, and that is A-Drone. Also facing off against perennial DRL pilot, our friend Amari. So many Freedom Spec podiums, I can't even keep track of them all. He's been coming out with us this year. I believe this race clinches him as the winner of the Walksnell setup. No one else can win that with him being at this race today. So he is leaving Freedom Spec champs with a Walksnell setup. All right, so we got Lundy in his seat. Pilots, any objections over there? All righty, we're going to arm them up. This is racing for real. Top 2 pilots are moving on. Bottom 2 pilots in the losers bracket. Arm them up.
Drones.
Here we go.
Starting on the tone in less than 2.
I love the randomized start. So the way that works is the tone goes off sometime within 2 seconds of her saying that. And what that does is kind of like in football when you're waiting for the snap. You don't know when it's going to happen, and then it happens. Amari, though, taking the whole shot with an 8.7 just behind A-Drone, which is 5/100ths of a second off of... No, a little bit different than that. About 1/10 of a second behind him. And we've got a great race here. Amari, though, with some trouble, saw chain link fence in his feed. So that might be early losers bracket for Amari, depending on what the other pilots here. I'm going to guess A-Drone is out in the front, and Water Clocker running second here.
Lundy lap 1 in first.
Lundy?
A-Drone lap 1
Never
in
mind,
second.
excuse me. An emitter, though. Oh, my gosh.
Amari
What
lap 1 in
happened?
fourth.
Lundy was so far out in front, I didn't even see it because I didn't recognize the gates he was on. He was in the lead after lap number 1, but has a midair with maybe A-Drone? Oh, my goodness. Lundy not happy right now. It's going to be an awkward drive back to Memphis.
A-Drone lap 2 in first.
An absolute heater. That was his
Amari
chance.
lap 2 in second.
So Amari now pushing up into second after
Water
that early
Clocker
bobble.
lap 2
Water
in
Clocker in
third.
third. Water Clocker 3.7 seconds off of the transfer position. A-Drone, though, out in front, looking to see how far we got. Yeah, about a gate and a half separates A-Drone and Amari out in the lead. Water Clocker, though, a good chunk behind them for the transfer. So anyone's race still,
60
though.
seconds remaining.
That is just
A-Drone lap 3 in
number
first.
3 in the book. So
Amari
2 laps
lap
to go.
3
A
in
lot can still
second.
happen
Water
as
Clocker
we
lap
are
3 in third.
in the mix here. Really impressive for Amari to literally hit the ground, find the chain link fence, get his broken quad back up in the air, and he is chasing down A-Drone right now. Taking a look to see what the separations look to be. So Adrone now into the final ladder section and the lap.
Adrone lap 4
White
in first.
flag, or sorry, yeah, white
30
flag flying
seconds
for
remaining.
Adrone. And
Amari lap
Amari's
4 in
5
second.
seconds back of him. Rocker got,
Clocker
or
lap
Water
4 in
Clocker rather,
third.
just 1.4 seconds behind Amari playing chase, as Amari's quad is not in pristine condition. Water Clocker does hit the ground, giving Amari a little bit more space, but Adrone just goes down
10
way out
seconds
in the
remaining.
lead. Amari and Water Clocker, if they can finish this lap, the heat is theirs. Wow. Not what Adrone wanted.
Finish your lap and then land.
Not what
Amari
any of us wanted
finished
for
in first.
Adrone.
Water Clocker finished in second.
I'm wondering if Lundy had a voodoo quad over there for Adrone after that midair. It was not happy. So, man, not the way
Race
those guys
over.
wanted to see that one go down. But that is unfortunate. So this next heat's going to feature Propsicle, Flyboy, Shames, and Cali FPV. So we're going to turn it back over to Heads Up FPV. Not only
Next up,
one
round
of the
3
fastest fights in the
finals
world,
2,
but one of the
with
best people
Propsicle
on the
R1,
mic for sure.
Flyboy
So
2009
enjoy.
on R3, Shames on R6,
Okie dokie.
Cali FPV on R8.
That was quite the exciting one. While these other pilots are getting ready, we can might be able to go back and watch a replay. Nice. Yeah, I would love to watch the midair there. Oh, it was. We're gonna watch. Let's watch Lundy here. Lap of his life here in the bottom left. Adrone, him and Adrone right on top of one another. Top left, bottom right is what we're looking for. Lundy did have the lead, which arguably is the right of way. And Adrone goes for the pass here and shit into the wreck tunnel. Rams right into London. Not even. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That was full ram mode here, top right. Bam! Right into him. So if we're watching the stream back, you guys can give your best, take your best look at it. Make your opinion. There goes Adrone swooping by Lundy. Lundy has the lead. And here comes Adrone at full throttle. Literally right into the back. Here comes Lundy to watch. All right, here you go. We got it in slow motion for you, okay? So, here's you in the bottom left. Here's Adrone top right. He's going to swoop through your frame. You take the wide line. All right. Now he's going to swoop through your frame. Okay, here he comes. Right, somewhere through there. Now look, here you are, right in the lead. You got it. He sees you. Eye contact. Wham! He was texting and driving right there. And that takes Lundy straight to static. Oh my goodness. He was a good sport about it. Then we're going to go down to Adrone. His crash. Let's see. Adrone had the lead. We're getting these other pilots set up. Top right of our screen. It's the next drama. Oh, just unfortunately clips the top of that gate. Goes down. And that leaves Amari and Water Clocker to take first and second. But now we're going on to heat number 2. We're looking for Propsicle, Flyboy, Shames, and Cali. I got 3 of our pilots in our seat, I believe. No worries. We're all good in the Brotherhood. Propsicle, our second qualifier, Flyboy. I believe he came out of he was the last chance qualifier champion this morning. So he wasn't in, I guess it was the top 14. So then he had to fight his way into the bracket, and he did some great battles between him and Rocker Guy earlier on in the stream. And now he's in the big boy bracket now. Shames and Cali were both talking trash to little Flyboy, so Flyboy's got something to prove. So definitely keep an eye on Flyboy 2009 there. And then we have the father-daughter combo, Shames and Cali. Get off my lawn, Sean says. I always love watching the midair and bicker because then they have to ride home together. It's really funny. Getting all pilots set down. And this is going to be heat number 2. First, we'll call it the quarterfinals, if you will. Top 2 move on, but this is a double elimination. Alrighty, get ready to arm here. No, any objections, guys? Here we go. Okay. The tones are not working, unfortunately. It appears. No. Getting a little tech support here. This is above my pay grade. Try it one more time. Yeah. No, it's all good. Oh. Yeah. Yep. Okie dokie. Doing a quick restart of... Gonna restart FPV trackside. Indeed so. That's all right. Full reboot of the software, and look how fast that was. Okay, never mind. We're gonna do some administration work here. Yeah, props though. Good luck cooling that VTX off. Airtight. Yeah, through the USB port. Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, that looks a little weird, but... That's so funny. We will be right back here live stream. We're going to shut things down for